AM and 95.3 FM WNN.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470
And 95.3 FM WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
It's the Becky and Boca Show, coming to you live every Thursday night at 6 p.m. from glamorous downtown Boca Raton. I'll show you how to live life in style in one of the country's most elegant cities, nestled right along the beautiful Atlantic beaches between Palm Beach and Miami. So sit back, relax, and let me show you how to indulge yourself Boca style. Hello, welcome to the Becky and Boca Show. I have a very interesting guest here tonight. Her name is Jackie Beard Robinson, and some of you might recognize her from Real Housewives of New Jersey. She was Melissa's partner in the boutique, the Envy Boutique, correct?
Correct.
Okay, here we got to get a little closer to the mic.
Okay,
here.
yeah.
And
Here we go.
now you live here in South Florida.
I do live in South Florida.
And you have owned boutiques here.
I did. I had Ginger in Delray Beach on the avenue.
I
Atlantic
used to
Avenue.
shop there. Wait, we got to get this.
It's a great store.
Closer.
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
I used to shop there. I didn't know you owned that. I
Yeah.
love that
Yeah.
store.
I did, and we closed it just recently, but they wanted to raise the rent there, to $100 a square foot, and I said, you know what, I don't think that's going to work for
Because
me.
the avenue's hopping.
Yeah, it's happened,
I think you should put a boutique in East Boca.
I would like to.
We could use
Maybe.
something like
I
that
mean,
here.
I think that would be the place to do it.
Yeah. Did you see how up and coming Boca Raton is right
Well,
now?
it is, and I Googled
Yeah.
the zip codes, and
Yeah.
you have two of the most expensive, high rent districts in the United States.
Oh, I
So,
didn't even know that.
Yeah, how about
Wow.
that?
That's
Terrific.
why everybody
Right
puts all
on,
these
right on.
places in here.
Yeah.
Well, have you been around downtown Boca lately? Like just in the last 6 months
No,
to a year?
probably I haven't in
It's
the last 6
really
months.
developed. It's absolutely gorgeous down there. It's very walkable, brick streets, lights at night. It's
Meisner,
gorgeous.
do you go to?
Meisner, but I'm talking about the area on the other side of Palmetto, south
Okay,
of
yeah.
Palmetto.
I got you,
That
yeah.
that area
I
is
like
really
that
up and coming.
area. I
Yeah.
like that area.
Yeah, and you can walk from Meisner back over there. So we need good boutiques.
All right.
I don't like going over to the
maybe we'll
mall.
do it. I know. Nobody does. Nobody does.
So I have to ask you, because I've been watching the Housewives of New Jersey shows. I usually don't watch this stuff, but since I've been interviewing Siggy and Dolores, and I'm going to be doing a show here in Boca with them in December, I've been watching. And I got to say, a lot goes on those shows. And you were kind of trashed there, weren't
I
you?
kind of took it, didn't I?
Yeah, you weren't
I
there to
did.
defend yourself either.
I know it.
That's the
I
bad
know
part.
it.
At least if you know.
Well, I'm going to defend myself right now. So.
Okay, so what happened there? You had a boutique with Melissa.
I had a boutique with Melissa, and I think we just basically there's several reasons that I won't go into, but in December I decided that I wanted out of it, and
Okay, and why?
Well, difference of opinion. I was tired of traveling, and several things that I can't really discuss right now. But the long and short of it was I wanted out. We'd agreed that she didn't want to buy me out or couldn't buy me out. They couldn't buy me out, so that I would liquidate the store because I own the store.
So
face
it was all your merchandise.
Not one red cent did she put into that store. Not one red penny. And I ended up leaving. I lost $500,000 on paper. That doesn't even count. My travel back and forth that I paid for personally.
So was the store not successful?
Well, it was definitely becoming successful. People don't understand that when clothing you only mark it up twice. So you're like, it's $50. You charge $100 for it.
Okay.
It's a long time coming to get where you need to be in clothing.
Yeah.
And it's a small boutique.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we turned it around and we were doing very well. We were doing well on the internet. I'd never done the internet sales before, so it's a little bit of a learning
interesting.
curve.
Okay.
Yeah, and then once we got that going,
So I imagine because of the show, you could get a lot of
definitely.
people that didn't even live in New Jersey buying
correct.
your stuff.
And that's what was happening. So
Okay.
then it was really kind of rocking and rolling.
Okay.
So, but for difference of opinion, I just felt like it wasn't going to change, and I felt that my best move was to just get out before I lost any more money.
Okay.
Truthfully,
So you took everything out of there.
I did.
Okay.
Not in the middle of the night, in broad daylight.
Oh, I thought it sounded like you broke in like a cat
Nope.
burglar. And
January 1, 9 o'clock in the morning, I showed up with a moving van, and that's how it happened.
was
I
she
have
there? Was she
video.
there at the time?
No, she didn't come by. I don't
Okay.
think. No, but I knew that I think she knew that I was doing it because some of the employees had driven by. So
Okay.
I think she knew, but she didn't come. But
Yeah.
she was welcome to. I mean, liquidation is liquidation. Everything goes, man.
And she knew that was going to happen, right?
She knew it. Yeah, we'd already
Okay.
discussed that. She knew I was going to liquidate it, but she was being a bit of a pain in the while I was trying to liquidate it. And she wanted to be in by the end of January. That left me. She hadn't signed the contract
So
yet.
she was going to do her own
She's just
thing.
going to move back in and start again.
Okay.
Whatever. It's a little,
And she wanted to keep your product? Is that what happened?
No, she didn't want the inventory, so she didn't want to buy it. So
Okay.
or she couldn't afford to buy it, whatever the case may be. So she wanted me to, I was going to liquidate it there. But then, she was being a little bit, not understanding of what I was trying to accomplish. So, I called my lawyer and he said, nothing's saying that you can't move it. You can't keep her from coming there, but nothing says you can't move your inventory.
Okay.
So I did.
So that's what happened. Okay.
And I think the reason that she's probably a little upset is that I sold it to Kim D, her arch nemesis.
Oh, okay.
But the reason that I did that, it was strictly a business decision, and it's inventory. What do I care? Inventory goes to her; she sells it.
Yeah.
I have no emotional attachment to inventory.
Right. As long as I can move it.
Right. I just want to get rid of it. There you have it.
Okay. So that's
There
what
you go.
went down.
Right on.
Okay.
And I can prove that. This like proof is in the pudding. It's so easy, to show that she didn't put any money into it. I have
Yeah.
all the documents. It's not difficult. So I don't know why she keeps saying, yeah, she stole from me. She ripped me off. I mean, she might not have liked it, but the truth is it was my store anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that clears it up.
put her name on it.
But you're sorry you weren't able to defend yourself on the show, though,
I was
huh?
a little pissy.
Yeah.
Because they told me that I would get to, and I didn't get to. They even filmed and they didn't show it. So
Oh, yeah. You never know what's going to end up on the cutting room floor,
you
do
never
you?
know. That's
Yeah.
okay. Maybe it's better they didn't.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe.
But, okay. So now what are you doing?
Well, now what I'm going to do is several different things that I like to do. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with it, but I love to write. So
Well, you could probably write a good book.
I do want to write a book.
Yeah.
And, not about, the housewives or anything per se, but more about the retail experience.
But maybe
because
you'll put that little part in there,
I
right?
will put the little
Yeah.
something in there. You can bet on that I will.
Clear the air on what
I
happened
will
there.
clear the air on that. But we've had some really crazy experiences. And my partner or my, assistant and I for the last probably 10 years in retail that
In
just
retail.
will.
How
it's
long
so
did you have
funny.
that Envy store?
Envy store? I had it a little over a year. We had
Okay.
Envy. And then I had Ginger for a long time.
Did you have any other stores in New Jersey? Or
No.
just-
Nope.
So how did that happen? You had Ginger down here.
She used to come to my store, and we used to give her
when she
clothes.
was here?
Yeah, Ginger. We
Yeah.
used to give her a lot of clothes, and she would post for us, and for Ginger. And we actually even went to Eleuthera in the Bahamas and shot a big photo shoot. She came with us and for Ginger. Yeah. So we were, we were friendly towards each other. No hard feelings. I mean, I don't have any hard feelings. She may, but I don't.
There's something going on there.
I have some hard feelings about some of the things that went on monetarily, at the end. But
Oh,
I
would
live
imagine.
and learn. Let's just let go of it. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
And so I'd like to write a book. I would like to do that, and I'm working on that. And I have a blog. And then, several magazines have asked me to write some, articles for them.
Oh, sure.
So my degree is in fitness. I have a master's degree in fitness. Yeah.
You trained Dolores, right?
I did.
Dolores Catania. Okay, now
yes.
this all ties in
Yeah, back in like 1998 is when I met Dolores.
here or
In New Jersey.
In New
I lived
Jersey,
in New
okay.
Jersey then. And and I ran the personal training department for this gym called Can Do.
Oh,
And she joined
okay.
there, and I look back. We were so young then. I'm looking at
Doesn't
pictures,
she
like,
own
oh my
gyms
God.
now?
She does.
Okay.
She does.
Okay.
We went to the opening. My assistant and I have her gym in New Jersey. I think it's a powerhouse. gym.
Powerhouse, I think. Is that right?
Powerhouse. Yeah.
Okay.
Powerhouse. It's a nice gym. One of the nicest ones I've seen.
Really?
Really nice. Yeah.
Okay.
And
good
some
to
of my
hear.
best friends live or work there. And I think they're involved in it somehow. But yeah, my best friends that the two boys who went to school with my son. That tells you how old we are. And the mother there, she works there. One of my good friends, Cindy, works there. So it's kind of
okay.
funny. It's like all those people that I knew in the
Yeah,
past.
and they're all
in
kind
one
of
place.
wow, and they're all on the show.
One stop shop, man. Yeah, they're all on the show.
Okay, so you used to train her
Yeah.
a long time ago up there.
Yeah.
Okay. But you met Melissa here.
I met
when she
Melissa
shopped.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, she's here a lot in Boca. I see her around.
Yeah, she is. It's Danielle Payne, I think is her name. The Paynes, they were your clients, Susie. Was that right? Anyhow, they were good clients at our store, Ginger.
Okay.
And they brought her to our store one night. I think, yeah. And that's how we met them. And so, yeah. So it kind of went from there. Like a couple of years we knew them before we started the store. And they called me to ask me if I wanted to be, open it. And my understanding was like I would just open another Ginger store, but they would put her name on it, and she would, for the show purposes, it would be, her store.
Yeah.
In all fairness, we gifted her 20%, membership in it, or
Ownership?
ownership of the store. But then she chose to take another percentage pay, so she opted out of that. But it's a lot of different times she changed the contract. But That was the story with it. So yeah.
Okay. So you didn't sneak in there in the middle of the night and steal everything.
Nope. I actually have video of us in there taking it out. So, like I can only prove so much. And I never say much about it because that's really easy to prove. If I stole her inventory, I would be in jail.
Right.
Why
Why
seriously.
didn't you get arrested?
Right, come on. I mean, that's a joke. That's funny. Yeah.
But, a lot of people believe what they hear on these reality shows.
I get called like a lot of nasty names from that and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, whatever.
Because, the thing about reality shows, it's part reality, but then the way they edit it and everything, it's fiction. So
it
nobody
does.
thinks
it
is.
becomes fiction. It does, because the way they edit it, and that's absolutely the truth. And you start on one topic and then it never gets even talked about or even shown, and that is really where the reality of the story started. Then you have to keep the facade up in the next episode. That's when it comes like kind of like I don't think reality.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my opinion anyway.
So whoever was doing the editing, I guess thought it would be nice
they were
and
sleeping.
juicy to have.
I think they were sleeping when they got to my part. I think they forgot about that. I think they forgot me.
So you did film your version, right?
I did with Dolores actually in the city, and I came and I said my piece. I didn't say much. I just said exactly what I told you. Other than that, I did not steal my own inventory. And they filmed us all day, and it was really a fun trip. So I'm surprised, they didn't show. Now they're
so
gonna.
You don't know until the show comes on whether you're on the cutting room floor or not, right?
No, we don't know. But a lot of times they'll go back and re-edit. Now they're hearing me talk, maybe, and they'll go back and they'll throw me in there.
Yeah, maybe you'll.
Say, oh yeah, we forgot about you. So.
Yeah, that's interesting how they do that.
Yeah,
they show
so
one
they
side
can go
of the
back
story.
and then totally edit whatever, along the way. It is cool. I mean, they're very talented people who do that.
Yeah, they really.
I don't know how they see, like through their, like there's so much footage. Imagine that filming that stuff.
That's what Siggy was telling me.
Oh,
There's
my
so much
God.
stuff, and then they condense it down to a little piece that you see, and you don't know what happened with the rest of it.
Yeah, I mean, so. It's whatever they like, but you got to have it. I mean, they're amazing that they can do that. Because think about, they've got how many housewives filming them all day long for 6 months? Mm-hmm. I would not want that job.
No, they must have a ton of editors working on that too to get through all the footage.
I don't
and
know
figure
how
out.
they do it. I really don't know how they do it.
They edit it to be nice and juicy though, and like,
Yeah,
did
they
you
get
see
the dicey.
was it last night's episode?
No,
you
I
watch?
did not.
That's a lot
I did not see it. Was there
Fighting
like
going
one
on there?
I'm not surprised. Somehow I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Okay, so you've cleared the air about that.
Yeah. So, I don't know what's going to happen but with her, but I don't know. I think she'll have the store for a while. My prediction is not for long.
Oh, okay. All right. So
It's just my prediction.
And why did she want to start a clothing boutique?
I'm not really sure. I don't know. I think it was really pretty primarily for a storyline, I think. And she
Yeah.
likes clothes,
Yeah.
she likes to dress.
Sure.
But if I were to give, the award for one of the worst dressed housewives, it would have to go to her.
Really?
Yeah, it would have to go to her.
Oh.
You got to check out some of her clothing. I'm just saying.
I don't watch it that
She's
often,
not.
but okay.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Just check out her Instagram. I'm just saying. Generally speaking, would I think she's a great dresser? Not at all.
Okay.
But
And
then
she,
again, there's a lot of
clothing-
housewives. But I think that she puts herself out there like a fashionista, and I really wouldn't say that she is. I'm just saying. She may think she is, but I don't.
So is she picking the new inventory now for Envy?
Yeah.
Okay. So is
Yeah.
it going to change from what was in there?
Yeah, it's already changed.
It's already changed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This will be interesting to see what happens with that.
Right on.
Okay. Yeah.
Right on. It'll be interesting.
All right. So
Yeah.
you went up there. You did the store with her for a year,
I did.
and now you're back here.
Now I'm
and
back here, and
You might open a boutique in Boca.
yeah, I might. That's
Okay.
an opportunity. That's a possibility. I would like to continue writing, and I think that I
Have
like
you
to.
written before?
Well, yeah. I mean, I used to be an editor for a lot of our newsletters for the
Oh.
federal government and stuff. So
Oh,
I
so
do all
you know
that
how to do
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did write a thesis.
Oh, all right.
That was a pain in the. If you write a thesis, you can write
you can write anything.
So hard. That was tough. But yeah. So now I think just we'll see what comes my way. I'm not going to push anything. I just want to enjoy my life a little bit here. I work nonstop, so.
So you were going between here and New Jersey. You have a home there, did you say? Or
We used to.
okay.
Yeah, we have a home in Maine now. I mean,
Oh.
we've always had a house in Maine, but we were going back and forth. I was going back and forth, but I stayed with one of my good friends who all of her kids are gone, moved away, and she has this big house. So I would go up and stay with her, which was really nice.
Yeah.
That I had a place to stay.
Right.
It
So
cost
that's
me
what
to
you
go.
would do when you were up there.
Yeah,
to
every
run
10
Envy.
days I would
Okay.
run up there. You got to keep an eye on it when it's just new. You
Yeah,
want to make
yeah.
sure everything's going right.
Yeah.
That
I
people
would-
are doing the right thing. Customer service. It's all about getting it right. It's I got to tell you, when I first got the clothing store down here in Florida, I think to myself, it's just a clothing store. How difficult can this be? Newsflash. It's
hard.
a lot more to it than I thought. Yeah.
I would think it would just be fun.
I
You just
know,
pick out
I know.
clothes
I
and
know.
watch
I
people
think
try
that
'em
too.
on.
I think that too. And then it becomes like difficult. I mean, like it's hard to shop for people. It really is. And, put your own self out of it. And I think, but that's
true.
You got to put
'Cause
yourself
I
out
always
of it.
like
Yeah.
the same thing,
Me
but
too,
that
me
doesn't
too.
mean everybody else is
I know. Me
like
too.
it.
Me too. And it's hard because, a lot of these, mid-range luxury products, they want you to buy X amount of clothing from them, so a certain price. So, like I always say, in any given line of clothing, I don't care how great they are. I could probably pick 3 pieces that will sell. But when I have to go on push to 5, it's hard pressed to pick 5 pieces out of from any given designer, unless she's Victoria Beckham. I could pick everything from that line. Then I think that it's at best very difficult to pick clothing in a boutique for that. We had a men's store here too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the men's store did better than the
That
women's.
was in Delray too,
Yep,
right? Yeah.
better than the women's, actually.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, yeah. We had some really fine clothes there. Really nice. So I had a lot of fun with it. I did. I can't say that I didn't.
Yeah.
It's just tiring because we were open till like 1 o'clock in the
Because
morning.
people go on the avenue
yeah,
late at night.
It's exhausting.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember that store was open all the
Yeah.
time because that's when you got to sell the stuff, right? When
Right
people are
on.
there.
I mean, those were one of our busiest hours.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, we could close from 3 to 5, but and then 7 to 10, and then reopen again. It doesn't work that way. You just got to stay there all day.
Yeah. What time do you have to open in the morning?
We opened at 10. Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Wow, that's a long day.
I know it is, and you just have a lot of staff for that.
Yeah.
Not one person always would do that, but
So what do you think about like the dress in South Florida? I mean, it's all different. Palm Beach is different from Boca and
Yeah,
different
it's
from
really
Miami.
different.
But what is like the Boca look?
The
or
Boca look is a
Del
good
Rey?
look. I like the Boca look.
Yeah.
I think the Boca look is a great look because it's a mix between your conservative Palm Beach and
Yeah.
your crazy wild fun Miami.
You're
I think
exactly right.
I really think the Boca
And
looks.
it's right in between the two cities.
That's what I love about putting, the thought of putting a boutique here because I really do like.
So
these
you would
these
know
women
exactly
understand
what to put in
fashion.
there.
You all understand fashion.
Yeah.
Boca women understand fashion, and
They
they
like
know
to dress.
They like to dress, and I like to buy mid-range luxury clothing. I like to
Yeah.
sell that product. You
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah.
fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that they really get fashion. Really get fashion. Mm-hmm. And we were just recently in California. My assistant and I and another fellow went to the clothing show in L.A. And we went to kind of hit the hot spots.
That must
there.
be fun.
It is fun to go.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have to buy. You're
Right.
not there to, specifically you have to buy. It's like you can relax and enjoy and look at it.
Right.
So we kind of hit these hot spots. Like I got my hair done by this guy that was really good. And then we went to this, he suggested we go to this place called the Ivy. And it's a restaurant
yeah.
there. Yeah. It's a really hot spot,
Brad
right?
Pitt goes there, I think.
I think everybody that's at anybody
Yeah.
goes there. And here we are. I'm like, oh boy, I don't know about this, guys.
Was that fun?
It was so much fun because the best part is like LA, they get fashion. A lot of people, I think that LA is a hotspot for fashion.
Yeah.
People you say, oh, New York's better, but New York they wear a lot of black and
Yeah.
and understandably so. But this place, I mean, I just love looking at the fashion there because they just really get it.
Yeah.
Like they'll put a funky pair of Gucci shoes with the fur in it, with like a great button down and boyfriend jeans. They got it going on.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Do you have a clothing blog now? Or are you
I do
on
have
Instagram?
a blog. Yep, I do have a clothing blog.
What's
blog.
your Instagram?
It's my Instagram is Jackie Beard Robinson, and my blog is JackieBeardRobinson.org.
Oh, okay. I'm going to start checking that out.
Right, and the one thing that I do want to tell you, this is kind of fun. I'll let the cat out of the bag on this one.
Okay.
So we started doing makeovers for people, like
that's
just pulling people in.
fun?
I know, and it is fun. And so that's really one thing I really want to do. Like we want to do like 2 or 3 a month. It is so much fun.
Let
It
me
is
come
so-
and record the next
I
one.
will you?
I'll bring my
Oh,
video
it's
equipment
so
and we'll do
fun.
we'll do a little piece on it.
Awesome. Because
would
we're
love
going to
that.
get somebody like totally that needs it, like, has this story, where they would love it and they need it. And,
Yeah.
it's just uplifting. I like
Yeah.
those kind of uplifting, feel good kind of
Oh,
things.
sure.
It is so much fun. We just did one in New Jersey. It was a lot of fun.
Oh,
really
good.
fun.
Oh, let's do one here.
We'll do
I'll
it.
definitely come film it.
Awesome.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun.
Yeah.
Really great.
So what would you do? You'd pick somebody that
I'll put it on my
how
blog.
do you decide who needs
I'll put it out on my blog
Oh,
and
you're
I'll
gonna
have
ask
them
for
write.
people to-
Yeah. And
Oh,
I'll
they
ask
write
them
why
to
they wanna
write
do
in.
it.
Yeah. That's how we did the last time. We did one
Oh,
for
cool.
Envy and it was great.
Okay,
we
so
filmed the
this
whole
is
thing.
your blog on Instagram?
Well, it's not on Instagram per se. It's just my blog.
Right.
But I'm on Instagram as Jackie Beard Robinson.
So if someone wants to be in this makeover,
yeah,
what
they can
how do
contact
do it?
me via. They can look on my Instagram and they can contact
Okay.
me, or they can go to JackieBeardRobinson.org and they can get me that way. Except I'm having a little bit of problem with my email now because my phone has crashed. And there's a contact
Something's
number.
going on with everybody's
Oh,
phones.
my goodness.
I had trouble. You know what? I woke up the other day and I went to look in my phone, your text messages,
Yeah.
and there were just numbers, no names.
I lost all my
I
contacts.
don't know anybody's by their number.
know. See, this is something's wrong with the contacts. None of mine come up. Nothing.
Okay, something's going on.
And it says my Apple ID has been
mine's Apple phone
kinda,
too.
It's been like it needs to be reset. So I had someone on the phone with me for 2.5 hours 2 nights ago, and it looked like it reset, but it didn't. So now it's doing the same thing.
I started going down the phone and was trying to figure out who they were by the conversations, and I had like 100 conversations going on, and then finally, after about an hour, the names just started popping back,
That's
repopulated.
interesting. I wonder if it gets I wonder if it gets
I
a
never
virus.
backed it up.
Oh, well, do you have an iCloud?
Yeah.
It should back up automatically to
Okay,
that
then maybe
iCloud.
it's in
It
there.
should back up to that
Okay.
iCloud.
Yeah, that's how much I know about phones.
I don't know much about it either. But I
That's
did
scary.
learn that the other day when I got this guy on the phone. But it is scary. And it's funny that
We're
those
too dependent
contacts.
on these things.
Oh, my God. I try to memorize numbers, I swear to God.
No, I
do.
don't. Why?
I try
I
to.
put it in once and then I put the name in and I never
well,
have
if
to
I
know.
like, I would, if I don't see them often, but my
Yeah.
friends and all the people I call regular, I memorize their numbers. I don't
Not
even
me.
look at those contacts.
Okay, so if someone wants a makeover, wants to be
Yes.
featured in this, they can go to your Instagram.
That would be the best place probably to start.
Okay.
Jackie Beard Robinson, and they can
and
direct
contact
message
you
me. Yeah,
And tell
Yep.
you that. And what are you looking for?
we're looking for anybody. For any reason that just wants a makeover. It can be, look, I'm 30 years old and I need a hair. I mean, I want
know
to
what
get in
to do with my
shape.
hair,
I want to
don't
get
know what
my
to do.
life together.
Oh, I can hook you up with everybody to take care of all that stuff.
Everybody. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
We
Yeah.
got hair,
Okay, let's do it.
makeup,
Then let's use your people.
workout
oh,
people.
I would love it.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Let's
on.
do it. This is going to be great.
It would be
People
fun.
love these things. And then we
Yeah.
don't let the person see themselves.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Well done.
When we did it the first time, it was just like incredible.
So no mirror.
a
Okay.
great experience.
That would be fun.
And this woman has been eternally grateful, and she looks amazing, and she really changed her life. It did. Got her going.
But do they go back to the way they were after
She
the
never,
one big,
this one hasn't done it.
Okay.
And, we keep contact with them, too.
Make sure they're not.
I always stay on her.
Make sure they don't
Yeah.
revert.
Yep. And
That would be fun.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And everybody loves the makeover.
Sure.
Everybody
Yeah,
loves that.
yeah. Oh, it's interesting.
It is
Yeah,
interesting.
because you see the before and then the...
There's so many people. I just like walk down the street and grab somebody. Like Hoda and Kathy Lee, how they do that. That is
Yeah.
so funny. But those are some big differences. Trust me on that one, man. So big.
No, I think it would be very interesting because a lot of people just, they're not updated on the latest stuff and they don't know
They
what
don't
to buy.
know.
They don't know. How to dress.
And to do it, price, cost effective. We know how to do all that. I think you and I should maybe get us a talk show like Hoda and Kathy Lee and just do makeovers.
There we go. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
I was just thinking, you kind of reminded me of Kathy Lee.
Okay, we'll
there just
film
a
the
bit.
pilot.
I
We'll
love
see,
it.
and then
Can
we'll
you
send it
sing?
out.
Can you sing? Can you
I
sing?
can't
Oh,
You're going to have to sing.
we're going to have to give you another talent that you can do. Right on. Too funny. I can't sing either.
All
but-
right, well, that'll be fun. So, okay,
Yeah.
so you're looking for someone that just wants a
Yeah,
total makeover.
and then maybe they
head
want
to
to call in
toe.
and to you. Maybe they'll call in
Yeah,
and tell
you
you.
can contact me.
Right,
Go
how
to
about
my
that?
Becky and Boca Facebook page. You can message me there. I'm also on Instagram and
Right
Twitter.
on.
So, all right,
Very
we're going to
good.
find somebody.
I think.
So, what did they have to send us a picture of their before? Is that how we're going to do this?
Yeah, we'll take befores and after when they get here and we video
Okay.
the whole thing.
Okay.
But it would be great if they could send us a picture and a little,
Yeah.
a couple paragraphs about why.
And why they want it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Oh, this is going to be fun. I have designer stores and everything. We can get accessories.
Oh,
and-
man.
It's going to be great.
We are going to. This is what I love to do. This makes me happy.
Yeah.
So if I could do this the rest of my life, I'm not going to complain.
All right.
So good.
Yeah, we're going to try it. So, we're going to
Okay.
try that and see what happens.
Right on.
All right. So, you're going to write a book.
I'm going to write a book.
You're
I
going
am
to
do
do
that.
these makeover things. You
Yep.
might open another store.
Maybe so. You know what I'd like to
Interesting
do if
stuff.
I do open a store? I mean, this is the other thing I thought about. And tell me what you think about this. What if I did like my favorite things? Like my favorite white top, my favorite boots for the season, my
I
favorite
love
coats.
that.
Yeah, because I give people credit on my my blog. Like I have favorite bags, Sicily in Italy, and I have
You know what
certain
that's
things
like?
that I love.
Are you ever in Bloomingdale's and they have that one of a kind rack?
Yes,
I think
yes,
they
yes,
do the
yes.
same thing in Nordstrom.
They do.
It's
in
not
Nordstrom,
something
I
they
think.
stock a whole bunch of,
Right
but
on.
it's just like some
See,
favorite
that's
pieces.
how I'd love
Yeah.
to shop like that.
That would be a cool store.
Don't you think?
Yes, I do.
I think that it would be awesome to do that because there's so many things I find, and I'm just like, if people really trusted me, they would love it. If
Yeah.
they know me and they know
Yeah,
my
I know
if
your
they've
taste.
been around, yeah.
Yeah.
The quality is always good. I don't like the, it's always
cheap
fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's one thing we thought about doing. This one lady, Susan, she actually thought of the idea, but she wanted to do more of basics and essentials. I think just one of a kind pieces that you find, things that you love
Yeah.
along the way.
That you find
Travel
that you
because
really
I travel
like.
a lot. Yeah, find a lot of things.
That would be a really fun story.
I think it would be.
Yeah. Why don't you try it as a pop-up store, and then if it doesn't work out?
I thought about that, too. That might be a good idea.
Space in Boca if you want to do it.
All right, there you go. I like it. She's a wealth of knowledge.
Try it like during the season. I've been in Boca Raton for 25 years.
That's
I know
awesome.
Everybody.
Okay, yeah, you do. You're a good person to know. Yeah, I think if a pop-up store would be a blast. It'd be a great way to try it out.
During the season here in Boca, like 3 months. Then see what happens.
Because then you don't get smashed on the rent.
Yeah, you don't have to have.
4 months a year is all you get.
Just do a 3-month lease with somebody and you're going to see how it works.
3 to 4 months is all you really get out of good retail in Boca.
Boca?
Or anywhere in Florida. I mean, you 3 months that we're busy. Yeah. And then after that, it's like, wow.
And the summertime, nobody shops.
So, that's another reason that I really didn't want to get involved in, a boutique down here, is that you just get, it's tough.
Yeah.
But if you're online, you have a little bit more leeway that way.
That's true.
And
everybody's online now.
Yeah, everyone's online.
Yeah.
So, it kind of has to be like a special niche. It's your, the things that you love.
Yeah.
And, what I like is that you can go check out these people that I've listed on Instagram because I've experienced all of their greatness and their, abilities. And some people are very, very talented.
Yeah.
And I've gotten some great things from these people, like bags, bracelets. I mean, awesome stuff. Yeah.
I'm going to have to take a look.
Yeah,
so all these things would be in your little pop-up store.
Yep.
And you try
absolutely.
it for 3 months and see. So look, I'm already planning this for you.
I know, I like it. We need to get her a job.
Another one. Get paid somehow.
Right on. Right on.
No, it sounds like fun. I like the whole makeover thing. I like the boutique thing.
I want a feel-good kind of thing for people.
Yeah.
In a world full of unhappiness at times, I think, it's something that makes people happy.
Yeah. And good stories to watch, too. People
Right on. Yeah.
So I'll film your makeover thing. We'll put it out on all our social
media. I
media.
so love that you're going to do that. It will be a blast with you, too.
Oh, I'm always looking for something fun and interesting to do. So
that's a very good.
Yeah.
Great. I'm looking forward to that, really. That'll be a big highlight. We'll do it before the holidays.
Yep.
So somebody will get like a really nice holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, super.
All right, you're on.
Really good deal. Okay, I'm very happy about that.
Okay, we got a couple minutes left here. Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I do want to say something.
Okay.
Kim D, who owns Posh store up in New Jersey, where she bought my clothes from Envy. I just want to give her a little push here because she's
all those clothes from Envy are now at Kim D's?
Yeah, they were. They're gone now. Okay. We sold them. Most of them are gone. They've been liquidated. That's for sure. But she has a great store.
Melissa's looking for them. They're already gone, huh?
Right. She still has a great, fantastic store. And the Posh Fashion Show is November 28th, and it is an awesome fashion show.
And where is that?
It's at the Brownstone in New Jersey. So
okay.
I think it's like Patterson, New Jersey, West Patterson.
Uh-huh.
And it is amazing. And she just did one, earlier this year that was really phenomenal too. So, I mean, if you're going to look her, check it out. I highly recommend it.
Okay, it's Posh, and she's on
she's
Instagram
in Allendale. That's where her store is. And then she's going to be, you can look on her Instagram at Kim D. Posh, I think it is. Kim D. Posh, yeah. And so it's really going to be a nice event.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to it because she'll have some really beautiful clothes for the holidays and good prices. And she is online now, too. She's got her stuff up and online.
Oh, so, that's nice. Okay.
It's a miracle.
All right, so everybody check that out. So they find her on Instagram as Posh?
Yeah, I think it's Kim D. Posh. And you can look at Posh by Kim D. It's Posh. Okay. Her one is Kim D, and the other one is Posh by Kim D.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you type it in, you'll find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we got some fun stuff coming up.
We do.
And I want to thank you for coming in here today.
Sure,
I really enjoyed interviewing you.
Yeah, thank you.
And
me too.
Boca needs some fashion help.
We need to get it going, yeah,
because
it does.
It's expanding and just the downtown is amazing.
It is really, I mean, that's what I love. It's really great.
Okay, we got to go to break here. And thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And you'll be hearing from me.
Okay.
I'll be hearing from you.
I'm so excited. We'll be looking forward to it.
Thank you, Jackie.
Okay.
All right, thanks, everybody. We'll be right back after the break. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge in downtown Boca Raton does fabulous professional makeup application. Make an appointment today and see how glamorous you can look. Call 561-409-4065 to book your appointment. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge is located at 233 South Federal Highway on the first floor of the Boca Grand Building in Boca Raton. The number again is 561-409-4065. 4065.
Tighten skin on your face, neck, and body, and lose fat at Ageless Body Sculpting Plus, located at 445 East Palmetto Park Road in Boca Raton, where you'll find scientific technologies, including the latest acoustic lipolyzer, which uses ultrasound for immediate and permanent results. No surgery, diet, or exercise. If you don't lose inches, you don't pay. Call 561-654-0177 for your free consultation.
Dr. Candace Colella of Colella Cosmetic Dentistry in Coconut Creek provides family and cosmetic dentistry for patients of all ages and is the only dentist in South Florida offering Solea laser dentistry. No pain, no anesthesia, no shots. With over 23 years of experience, Dr. Colella does fast braces, dental implants, veneers, and more. She can even finish off your smile with Botox, fillers, and lip augmentation. Call 954-428-6923 or visit yoursensationalsmile.com.
You've been listening to and watching The Becky and Boca Show. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge in downtown Boca Raton does fabulous professional makeup application. Make an appointment today and see how glamorous you can look. Call 561-409-4065 to book your appointment. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge is located at 233 South Federal Highway on the first floor of the Boca Grand Building in Boca Raton. The number again is 561-409-4065. And now, back to the show. Hello. Welcome to the second half of the Becky and Boca Show. Now I have my intern, Antonio Pastorino, and
Hi.
We're going to talk about our big upcoming event in December.
Let's talk about it.
December 28th.
I'm
and that
excited.
is- we have Siggy and Dolores from Real Housewives of New Jersey. Do you notice there's quite a Boca Raton, New Jersey connection?
There is.
Are
It's
they-
so. Everyone is like, oh, I'm from New York. I'm from New Jersey. There's such a strong connection, especially like the snowbirds who come down from New York or New Jersey. It's really big.
It's good, but it's more New Jersey than New York and Boca for some reason. It's
Yeah.
like everyone I meet is from New
Yeah,
Jersey.
yeah. It's a big-
We're like
it's-
sister cities or
yeah,
something.
it really is. It's
sister
like yeah,
locations.
it really is. It really is.
But I like, you can hop on a JetBlue at any time for what, $98?
Yeah.
And go
Literally,
go
just
from
go
here into
home
New Jersey and
and
New
just
York.
go home.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it's easy to get back and forth, and people like to come down in the
Yeah, it
winter.
feels like New Jersey this week. I was freezing.
It's not
Last
that cold,
night I was so
Antonio.
cold. I came to South Florida and I'm from New Jersey, so I expected to have warm weather. And last night I think it got
It
to
is
like
warm. What did it
57
get to?
57 degrees. I was out. It was like 12:30 at night.
degrees.
I was walking back to my room and it was 57 degrees and I was freezing cold.
I didn't know it got that
It was
cold.
windy too. It honestly, like, I wasn't expecting it. I really wasn't. Yeah, no, I wasn't.
I must have been just in my house with everything all locked up.
It was
because
cold
I didn't-
yesterday. This morning it was cold. It was just, I didn't like it. I was like,
I
where's
took the
South Florida?
garbage out at one point, and it was a little bit chilly.
I
but-
texted my friends. I was like, I feel like I'm back in New Jersey, guys. Like, it's literally feels like fall in New Jersey.
Well, I have some good news for you. This rarely happens. In fact, I think last year was one of the first years in a long time where we really didn't get any winter at all. None.
okay.
No cold weather. No, I wasn't even able to wear a leather jacket.
Really?
That was last year. Now, this is unusual.
Yeah, I wore a flannel and jeans yesterday. I felt right at home back in fall.
Well, at least you get to wear that stuff.
I know, yeah, that's like the good part. Like, you have it. Why not wear it? I have so many coats at home.
The funny thing is, everywhere I went in Boca Raton today, I saw women wearing boots. They're all like, I can finally get my boots
Yeah,
out.
get
You know,
it
all
in
the
for
high
get it
boots
in
and-
for the 2 seconds that you could wear it. Basically, that's about it.
Exactly, but I kind of like it. I hope it lasts a little
It's
bit.
good.
but-
I like it's like refreshing
Yeah.
to not sweat of the heat every single
Right.
second.
But you know what? You haven't lived here that long. You'll get used to the heat and humidity to a point that when you're away from it, you'll miss it. Because that's what happens to me. You know, I've been in Florida, God, over 25 years. Mm-hmm. But I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
And so what'll happen is, I'll fly up there, especially in the winter, everything's dry and
Yeah,
cold.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then you come back here and you feel that humidity and it's like, oh, it feels so good.
Yeah. No, it definitely
People
does
that
feel
visit hate it.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
But
it does.
when you-
It's you have to get adapted to
Yeah,
it, definitely.
when you live here, you'll love it. Mm-hmm. So let's talk a little bit about the Housewives show that we've been watching the first. I know
Yes.
you and I
We've been
are-
watching it religiously.
Yeah, and we're not big,
religiously.
we're not big reality TV watchers,
No,
are we?
yeah,
You
no.
told me
I
the same
watch
thing.
I watch some reality TV, but like no other Housewives show. Obviously, because my friends Siggy and Dolores are on it. I would
I
never.
met Antonio through Dolores.
Yes.
She called me up and she said, "Do you need a really good intern?"
And when you need the best of the best, you come to Antonio.
So she came through for me.
Yeah.
I gotta really thank her. She said she has a friend that's starting at Lynn University in Boca Raton.
Yep.
And then I met you in Meisner Park, and
Yep. And then the rest is it's all getting taken over. We're taking over
he's
Boca.
helped me so much. I don't want anyone to steal you.
Yeah.
So we've been watching Real Housewives of New Jersey, and it's so funny for me to actually have to be at my house at a certain time to watch a show because I'm not like that. I
That's
I
funny.
don't really watch much TV. But now that we have the event coming up, I got to make sure that I watch it.
It's entertaining. It is.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of fighting going on.
There's a lot that's going on this season. It's obviously a conflict-driven show.
I guess that's what gets ratings. That's what they want.
I guess Bravo has to make them ratings.
Yeah.
But
There was
it's
some
interesting.
knockdown, drag-out fights last night.
It's interesting.
Our nice, calm Dolores
Yeah,
got a little...
she got. If you saw that, I've never seen her like that. I've known her for a few years now, and I've never seen her like that. But I guess when you push someone to a certain point,
they got her goat.
and you do certain things and you lie.
I know Dolores would have never said what Jackie said. She said, "Was that Jacqueline?"
Danielle.
Danielle.
Yes, she said that.
I don't know all my characters yet.
Something that the fact of Dolores was talking horribly about Teresa, who's been her friend for 20 years.
She said that all Teresa's interested in his money.
Yeah, and
I know Dolores would never.
Dolores wouldn't say that.
Not in a million years.
Hey, some people need the ratings, I guess.
Yeah, but
It's sad that people have to like say that when it's not true at all.
But see,
I don't think it's true.
knowing
at least.
Dolores and that she would never say that is
I don't
why
think she would.
I understand why she got so upset.
Yeah, her and Teresa have a great relationship.
Yeah, and
as far as I know.
And she was.
So
she was
I guess
mad.
mess with the bull, you get the horns. But I don't speak out of character.
Yeah.
I guess that's just something that Danielle should learn.
I don't know what's going to happen there.
I honestly don't know. I think we're gonna have to
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
watch.
But
I think there's like 9 or 8 more episodes left.
Yeah, when does the season end? I think it ends
December.
right before our event.
Yep, December
It'll be
20th,
over
I
then.
believe it ends, and then the reunion. I don't know if that's included in, but the end of the year, beginning of next year. So
let's talk about our event for a little while, so people will run out there and get tickets. They can get tickets at MeisnerParkCulturalCenter.com.
Yep.
You can look on my Becky and Boca Show Facebook page. The event is right there, and it will direct you. And there's going to be some really interesting things going on. There's going to be some ex-husbands in the house. You know about that?
2 ex-husbands
and one boyfriend and
a current
one husband.
boyfriend
And a husband.
Yes, and ex-husband and new husband as well. Yeah, everyone's
So many were
significant
confused.
others, ex-significant. They're all coming. They're all going to be there.
We're going to ask them all
Yep.
questions.
Hopefully we can get them
I'll
all
get
on
some
stage.
of those exes
yeah,
up on stage.
we have
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'll tell them
so
we have to.
Siggy's ex-husband.
Yes.
And we have Dolores' ex-husband
Yes.
that are going to be in the house.
Yep.
And then we have Siggy's current husband.
Yep.
And we have Dolores' boyfriend.
Yep.
They're all going to be
They're
there.
all going to be there. That's actually Dolores' birthday, December 28th.
so, we're getting a cake.
Yeah.
We're getting that same cake.
Yeah, we
the
have
same
to.
cake that ended up on the floor at Shooters.
We have
we're getting.
to. It won't end up on the floor.
No,
I promise you.
No.
It won't.
No, not at one of my
But
events. That's
no,
not happening.
no, yeah,
we're
no,
classier than that. Yeah.
Not going to do that. Not going to do that. But it will be
We're
fun.
going to have the cake. So, okay, for people that maybe haven't been watching the show, Dolores' ex-husband moved into her house
Yes.
with her and her kids after an 18-year absence.
Yes. They separated 18 years ago, and now he's living back in the house with Dolores.
And apparently that's okay with her boyfriend.
Perfectly fine with him.
Okay, and they're all going to be in our event.
You see it all on the show. So if you watch the show, you'll see all of this play out.
And then you'll get to meet all these people at our event on December 28th in Meisner Park.
You could take pictures with Dolores and Siggy.
Yeah, they're very
open to it. That's one thing that I've
selfie-friendly.
noticed. Yeah,
Yeah.
all the time. We'll be places, and then they'll stop for an hour and take pictures of
Yeah,
people.
I don't like it when celebrities say like no photos.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
do you,
I think-
you want to be a celebrity.
Yeah,
Then
if you act for this life, take the
comes
photo.
with the territory.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. I feel like
Yeah,
some people
yeah.
don't get it, but no, they're very nice about
they're
that,
great
which is
about it.
good.
And we're gonna have a nice reception beforehand. With,
We have some great vendors.
Yeah, we're gonna have lots of stuff going on there.
A lot of giveaways. Can we
I
tell them
always
what's
give
going to be in the
away
go
good stuff.
giveaways?
Well, we always give away designer stuff, like a designer
Okay.
handbag or designer clothes, something like that.
Got to be there and
And
get it.
Botox, fillers, body treatments, things like that.
We're working on a few more people to work with right now, but so far the list is really good.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
are working with some of the best companies and brands and businesses in South Florida. Nothing but the best
And
that
it's
we're going
all
to work
Boca
with.
Raton stuff.
Yes.
So it's all right down where we're
It's
going to
right
be.
here,
Meisner
yeah.
Park.
So it's great access. You can go
And if
to their
you don't
businesses.
live in South Florida and you want to come to this event, I can
Come.
get you a really good rate at the Hyatt.
It's a very nice hotel. I was
'Cause
there the
I
other
can get
day.
the residence rate because my house is right near the Hyatt. So and it's the Hyatt right downtown. You can walk right from there. The theater's a block away.
Yeah.
So-
Isn't that near the Louis Bossy?
Yeah.
I went there for brunch
Louis
the other
Bossy
day.
is underneath the Hyatt.
Yep. Okay. I saw it the other day. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
really nice. It's right there, and Meisner Park is very good. There's a lot of shopping, restaurants, stuff like that. One of my
So you
favorite
come down for the
restaurants.
weekend, you get a really good deal, and I'm talking really good. You won't believe. Message me, I'll tell you the prices.
Really good.
And you can come and see Siggy and Dolores, and
That's gonna
spend
be
a little
fun.
time in Boca Raton.
We're gonna talk about, I think, plastic surgery.
Yep, they're both very open about
Yeah,
that.
they're very open about that, and I think that's a good thing. A lot of people like shield that, but they're very open.
Oh yeah,
which is
they'll tell you exactly what they've done.
So we're gonna talk about that, the relationships,
yeah, the
stuff
relationships.
like that. That's gonna be interesting.
How does an ex-husband get welcomed back into the home after 18 years?
Any question is off limits. I was talking to them the other day, and they said
Yeah.
anything you want to
Right.
talk about.
They'll answer
What else
anything.
are we gonna talk about?
Well, when I had them on the show, I had Siggy recently, but I had
Yes.
Dolores and Siggy together
Yep.
about a year ago, and those two together were amazing.
People are saying they're like Lucy and Ethel, the modern day Lucy.
Well, they
and
talked
are.
about how Siggy helped Dolores after she was kind of depressed after a breakup,
So
and she got
Siggy
her
helped
back out
Dolores with getting
there
her
with
new
her
boyfriend.
relationship
Yep.
stuff. Yeah.
That's
Did she
how-
introduce her?
Yeah, that's how they did. Yeah.
wow.
Siggy was at an event and saw Dolores's new boyfriend and was like, "You're for Dolores."
Well, Siggy used to have a matchmaker show.
I think she
Years
was on
ago?
VH1.
I remember watching that a long time ago before I even knew her.
Yeah,
That was a
and she
fun
has a
show.
book out. Write Your Own Fairy Tale.
Write Your Own Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a great book. It really is. We might have some of them there.
Yeah,
that
maybe as a giveaway.
Yeah.
You never know
I
what's
have a
gonna
box
happen.
full of them that
Yeah,
she signed
definitely.
for me. So, yeah. So it's going to
exciting.
be a very interesting event. So I'm going to give you
It
the
is.
website again. MeisnerParkCulturalCenter.com. And if you don't know where that is, if you live in Boca, it's right between Yard House and Ouzo Bay restaurants, right across from Lord and Taylor. And it's kind of like a hidden gem because I didn't know. I've lived in this area at least as long as Meisner Park has been there, and I didn't know there's a theater in there till recently.
I didn't either. I thought it was
Go.
the amphitheater.
Yeah,
That's right.
The amphitheater's on the other. You thought
Yeah.
we were having it in there, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Becky
Tell them
texted
that
me and was
story.
like, "Oh, come meet me on theater." Okay, so I like put it in the Uber. I got there and I was like, "This isn't the amphitheater," and I was like really confused. It
It was
was
a big, huge,
yeah.
enormous outdoor amphitheater. We
And
thought we were going to do
yeah,
an
if
event
Siggy
there.
and
That would be
Dolores
really
could sell that
cool,
out,
but-
that's like Madison Square Garden. Like that's really big. But no, it's a very small, it's quiet theater.
It's
I
a
think
250 seat
Yep.
theater with the seating and the traditional velvet curtains
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And we're going to have it all decked out by Clive Daniel.
okay.
Furniture store
Yep.
is going to give us kind of like a setup.
That's
the
cool.
Chairs to
Yeah.
sit in and the,
That's gonna look
the
really cool.
design and everything.
They have great
So-
furniture.
Oh yeah, and they have great designers over there. So it's
That's
going
gonna
to
be
be
exciting.
a really cool.
It's
stage.
going to be a fun night. I think it's going to give people an opportunity to actually meet them and not get the, "Oh, hi, how are you? Let's take a picture and leave." Like you can
Yeah.
talk to them, have a conversation. That's what's so real about the Real Housewives
Exactly.
of New Jersey, that they're very open.
Yeah, because
to
I've
talk.
been at other celebrity meet and greets, and you stand in a
Yeah.
long line, you get up there, shake their hand, they take a picture, and then next.
And yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like that. It's
No,
going to
it's
be
gonna be an
it's going to be a
actual
very
cocktail party
intimate.
where you're
Yeah.
gonna be able to mingle with them.
They're going to be walking around, looking at some of the vendors that we have, hanging
And
out
we'll
with.
have cool shopping there for you. We'll
Yeah.
have like makeup.
There's
and,
gonna be some good
designer
shopping.
stuff and accessories and things. So and we're still getting more.
We're still
people,
working
so-
on it, so we
Yeah.
have a couple more weeks. But definitely go online and get your tickets now. You
Yeah,
got to
get
choose
get
your
tickets
seats,
because
which is
some
good.
of the front rows are selling out.
They are.
There's three tiers of seats, and closer the better with those two.
Yeah, you want to. It's going to be a great night. It really is. I'm very happy
I'm
to be
looking
part of
forward
it.
to the whole
Yeah,
ex-husband,
how everything's going to
boyfriend
work out,
thing.
what everyone's going to say, and everyone else's opinion, because that's not really shown on the
Dolores
show.
told me that the ex-husband is going to talk about what he did wrong.
Is he really? Frank?
what she
Frank's so
said.
funny. I've met Frank once or twice. He's
Yeah.
a really cool guy.
He's going to admit to his errors.
That's
Yeah,
going to be
that-
fun to have everyone here. I think it's definitely something real and raw that people won't get in every day.
And if you're going to buy a ticket to this event, you can also go on my social media, Becky and Boca Show on Facebook, and message me questions because I'm collecting questions
Yes.
now to ask them that night. And
Any question.
like you said, anything.
Nothing's off limits
Yeah.
at all.
So anything you can think of that you want to ask them, they will answer.
They will.
That would be interesting.
That's going to be yeah. I'm like nervous in some ways,
You're
but people are
scared?
going to ask.
Don't
like,
get scared.
No, you never know what their answers are going to be. So
Oh, I know. When they were sitting right there, and I was sitting here, and
yeah,
I didn't know what they were going to talk about. And the things they talked about, everything from
Their lives are
butt
open books.
implants
Yeah.
to facial surgery to boyfriends, ex-husbands, everything. And it was refreshing. You know,
no, it's fun.
I was just sitting here going,
Yeah.
"Wow, this
It's
is a
all in
great
good
interview."
fun. It really is. It's a good time with them.
Yeah, and they're very nice people too. That's another thing.
Very approachable. I
Yeah.
feel like that's like the biggest factor.
But you know what? I kind of feel like the show is making them look like totally different people than they are.
I personally believe that it's a TV show, so you have
But
to
you know that.
bring their.
People that have never met
Yeah.
them are watching, and they
Yeah.
think that's them. On
They
the
are
screen.
nice people. I think that you're put in situations that make you uncomfortable and causes the drama and
Yeah,
editing.
they do that intentionally to get the
and-
stuff going. And then they clip and just show you
Yeah,
that part.
the thing is, like, they film so many hours and hours and hours, and then you're gonna see 5 minutes or 2 seconds. You're gonna see if I think there's like 12 episodes. That's 120 hours, right? 12. No, it's 12 hours. So they could have filmed for hundreds of hours.
Yeah.
But you're only gonna see 12 hours
because they look for the juicy
yeah,
stuff.
it's
they
a
want to get it
long
all
period of
going.
time too that they film. They filmed for a few months. I think it's over like 3-4 months, maybe longer.
And they cut it down.
Yeah.
But I just know I was watching the show last night.
What'd you think of
And-
last night's episode?
I thought, that's not Siggy.
That's not.
They've totally portrayed her as a completely different person.
I think so too. I'm with you.
And
1,000%.
that was kind of disturbing to me. Like, at first I didn't understand why she was upset about it, but then I thought all those people that don't know her, like we do, might think that that's
They're
the
gonna
way
think,
she
what
is.
is this woman doing? She's
Yeah.
loud. She's a very fun person.
Yeah.
So her laying on the floor is like joking around and like all that kind of stuff. It's very her because she is a
Yeah.
loud, over the top person. But I think that it's not exactly who Siggy fully is.
Yeah,
That's
if
just
you
my
knew,
opinion.
if you knew her, you'd know
Yeah.
that wasn't her. But if you didn't know her,
Yeah, she doesn't have. She honestly doesn't have like a mean bone in
No.
her body. She's always friendly to everyone. So I think that it just came off the wrong way.
well, the way they wanted it to when they edited it.
I guess so.
They,
I guess that's how Bravo wanted it that week.
make the nice girl the mean girl.
Yeah, last season they were portrayed very good in their
Yeah.
true characters, I think.
Yeah.
This season, personally, I don't think that they were.
I guess it's a twist that gets the viewers excited and
guess
gets
so.
ratings.
You never know.
Yeah. But so come on out and meet them, and you'll
Yeah,
see.
meet them for who they
completely
really are.
different people.
Yeah. No, but I definitely know that like certain things obviously are them. It's not a scripted show.
Yeah.
It's real. So
How did they do that? They just put them in situations and let them
I
talk,
guess so.
and
They
then-
just try to work things out. Obviously, I don't really know how much of it really is edited down or what it is or what they really
it
say,
works,
but
yeah.
we only see 1 hour a week,
Yeah.
which is
I know.
sad
Yeah.
because some people want to see more. And you get like the full story, like Jackie was saying before, that it's not all the time the full story, you know?
Yeah. How about what Jackie said there about the boutique incident?
Yes,
Pretty
that's
juicy
very
stuff,
that's
huh?
interesting.
Yeah.
On the show, I don't know if it was portrayed that way.
No, it
I
was
think
portrayed
it was-
that Jackie came in and
yeah.
stole all the merchandise.
Yeah, but hey, there's two sides to every story.
Yeah, yeah.
So you never know. It
They
is
only
reality.
show the
TV.
one side.
Yeah, no, obviously they will.
Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Yeah. What are you gonna expect for this season coming up?
The next show?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think's going to happen next? I wish they would come back to Boca,
Yeah.
but I guess that part's over.
Yeah, that's been over. But
Yeah.
the cake is still going on.
Okay, they're
Everyone's still talking about the cake.
They do flash back to that a lot.
Yeah, that's all they're talking about, I feel, is the cake. But
And
hey.
we found out who made that cake, right? Because we're getting one.
Yes, at the Boca Resort, he's a pastry chef. I forgot his name.
Well, we can search him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's a male pastry chef. He works at the Boca Resort.
We'll have him make one
and the
for
cake
Dolores'
was really
birthday.
good. Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah. Did they eat any of that cake, or did it just go on the floor?
I was talking to Siggy last week when she was here, and she said that they did eat the cake.
After it was on the ground?
No, before or something. No, they didn't take forks. But no, I think that they like sung
Well,
happy
it landed
birthday.
right side up.
Yeah, that was so.
Except
Wasn't that
then-
weird?
Yeah, so I was thinking, okay, they could still eat that. And they put it back on the table, but
and then
Siggy
Siggy
went and
yeah,
scooped up all the
scooped it
dough.
off the floor.
I'm like,
No.
no.
Yeah, no.
You ruined it.
I don't think they ate that, but I honestly, I think.
No, I've lived in South Florida for a long time, and you know what runs around on those docks at night? Water rats.
Yeah, I saw a
Yeah.
mouse the other night at school.
A mouse
I saw an
is-
iguana the other
Mouse
day
is
too.
nothing.
And then you sent me
Iguanas
the
are all
video
over
of
the
the
place.
iguana
Oh, they're all
the other
over my
day.
neighborhood.
It was like 10 foot long.
Yeah.
Not 10 foot, I'm
You know,
exaggerating.
they well, with the tail, they can be
It's
very long. And
huge.
we were without them for a while. We had them really bad like several years ago. Then there was a freeze. Don't worry, I don't think that's going to happen here this year. It hasn't happened in like 10 years. But there was a freeze, and they all died. They were dropping out of trees. I had one right on my seawall, and it
That's scary.
froze to death.
That's like when like the crows in like the movies when they die. That's what that is. But the South Florida version, the iguanas all die. They fall out of the tree.
So they were gone for a long time, and a lot of people don't like them. My neighbors are always trying to get rid of them. I think it's kind of cool to have them walking around your property.
It's cool, but I feel like they'll like attack you. I feel like they're like vicious dogs or like raccoons.
You know, I saw somebody trying to shoo one out of the road. I was coming down the street by my house, and there was a big iguana in the road, and
Okay.
it was just stopped.
Supposedly
So
they're
all the
harmless
traffic
though.
stopped. Yeah, I don't
That
think
they
would
only like
actually,
bugs or something.
But there
I'm
was
pretty
a
sure
guy
it's
like working on his lawn, so he's like, "Oh, I'll get it." So he walked out the road. He tried to shoot away, and it went like this. I mean, it looked like a
That's crazy.
dragon.
Yeah.
and he goes.
I would too. I would not want to mess with an iguana.
But I don't. I've never heard of them actually hurting anyone.
I don't think
But
so.
they're messy. People don't like them because they're messy. They defecate all over the place, and it's huge because they're huge. So that's why people don't like them around. And I know down at Ocean Reef Club for a while before the freeze, although I don't know if it froze down there, they were actually coming up on the tables when people were eating outside and
That's
taking
like
food.
Jurassic Park. Like I've never seen Jurassic Park, but like that's like the Jurassic Park.
They're really big sometimes.
Yeah, they're huge.
Have you ever seen them swim?
No,
Okay,
I don't
I live
want
on the
to.
water, so they'll get down on my dock, and they'll get in the water, and they're so fast, and they use that tail to like
Yeah.
propel them, and they steer, and so
That's crazy.
they'll go down on my dock, get in the water, and they'll go down to somebody else's dock and climb right out. It's just the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
That's like scary.
It is scary.
It's like they're
Yeah.
sharks, like mini sharks.
It is. So anyway, that's the iguana story. But don't be scared if you come into Boca Raton; they won't hurt you.
Yeah, no, they're nice. Come
I've seen
December
them-
28th.
I've seen them in Meisner Park too.
Really?
Iguanas, yeah.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Don't worry, they won't harm you.
Yeah, they won't hurt you. So it's December 28th. It's in Meisner Park. You get your tickets at MeisnerParkCulturalCenter.com. And your ticket includes a really nice reception, a meet and greet before the event.
That's I believe like an hour or so.
It's going to go from 6 to 7:30.
6 to 7. Okay, so you have an hour and a half to hang out
to
with
meet
them.
them and to do your shopping and to eat and
Fun
to
shopping.
drink a little bit.
Yep.
And then we move into the theater. And what's going to happen in the theater is I'm going to be sitting on stage with Siggy and Dolores, and we're going to start with the questions, and hopefully we're going to drag some ex-husbands or husbands up on stage or
Or boyfriends.
boyfriends or whatever they got.
Whoever comes will question you. We'll bring a
And
mic
we're
in front of
We're going
them.
to talk about anything that our guests want to talk about.
Yep. Even that night, are we going to take questions there that night?
We might, but I'm hoping to get them all in beforehand
Okay.
because I want to have a nice list to go down. And like we said, they said they'll answer anything. They'll talk about anything.
That's good.
And
That's
you-
exciting.
You know them, and you know that's true.
I know that it's very true.
They just like don't have a filter, you know. Like
I think that's what makes them great for TV because they don't mean any harm by things that they say. They are true people.
Yeah.
But if you ask them a question, they will answer it.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're gonna ask
Right.
what they've gotten done, they'll show you the scars.
But that's what I love about them.
That's
They're like-
some people will call that too real. I
When I
personally
first
think
met
if
them,
you
they were
don't do
like,
it,
we both got facelifts. Why
yeah,
not?
they got them both
like-
at the same time.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture of the side by side?
Yes, I saw the
Wait,
picture.
there's a side by side. I was talking to Dolores,
I know
and
what
she
happened
sent
there.
me.
I think Siggy went first, and then Dolores was like, "Wait, what about me?"
Yeah,
You know,
Siggy
like-
got hers done, and then she started filming the show.
Oh, I know how
her
that story
first
went.
intro.
She didn't even ask if she could do it because she wanted to have it done, and she was afraid
Yeah.
that if you ask,
I think so.
You
That
know
they
how
would say
women are,
no.
like, we don't want to know, so we'll just do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I guess the healing process took a little longer than
Yeah, so she had to film on the show. But hey, that's real, you know? That's someone's real life. They're not going to hide it. There's so many people that hide plastic
Yeah.
surgery. They're not one of them.
Right.
That's
yeah.
definitely something.
That's changing a little bit though. In Boca Raton, it's becoming vogue.
It's like bragging rights. I feel like, oh, I
Yes.
just got my butt done. I just got my breasts done. I
interviewed
just got my
plastic
nose.
surgeons on the show, and they say that the whole thing has changed. It used to be that people would go away and hide and not tell anybody. Now it's something you boast about at dinner.
Yeah.
That you got something
I'm going to
done.
get this done
It's
next week.
It's like
It's
a
like, oh,
status
okay.
symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have some excellent surgeons here. Boca
Yes.
Raton. I
There's a
know
lot.
Siggy's got her favorites
Yep.
here. Yeah.
Is there going to
So-
be any there that night?
Yes, we're going to have
Who's gonna be
Dr.
there?
Handel will be there.
Okay.
and
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's
have-
one of her doctors, actually.
Yeah, he is. And we're going to have other doctors there too.
Okay. And they're all going to be doing good rates on their
Yep, lots of good deals.
Lots of good deals, which is good. So if you
for
do
Botox and fillers and all those
Yeah.
things that people in Boca Raton do. You know what's funny? I have 2 sisters in Chicago.
Okay.
And they don't do any of this stuff.
Really?
And they just think it's so weird that women here do Botox and fillers and all these
I think
things.
it's pretty. I don't think it's like weird, like to the way like, oh my god, what are you doing? Like,
Oh,
but
no,
I
they think it is.
It's very just like natural. I feel. I think because like I lived in New Jersey.
So they do it there
Yeah.
too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not something that I don't know anybody that doesn't do it. Which
Well, I don't do it. I could go like
locally.
this.
Well, not you. you're 18. You don't need to worry about that. Although women in their 20s are doing Botox.
I know a few people actually who are like 20-something years old. They've had like full body lifts and like
Unbelievable.
nose jobs, lip. I know someone who actually had a lot of plastic surgery,
See, now that
and
that's
they're
a
in
little
their like
strange.
mid-20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not really into that, but you know the
Yeah.
the little tweaking when you're
It's-
older and you need it. Why not?
There's definitely, I think, like the celebrity image that they want to portray themselves as
Yeah.
a certain person.
So they try to look like somebody else.
I guess so.
Oh, that's not good.
That's being fake to me.
Yeah, that's not good. No, I'm talking about the standard Boca Raton.
No, I think like Botox and like a nose job and your breast
Fillers and all
augmentation,
that, yeah.
fillers. That's
That's
like
all
a normal.
normal
It's like a staple. It's like when you come to Boca, like it's
Like,
a little
why
bit
wouldn't you?
cheaper to live in like South Florida and Florida in general than like New York or New Jersey. So you get your
So you might
plastic
as well put
surgery
the
while you're
extra
here.
money.
Yeah, put it towards something good use.
Put the extra money toward your cosmetic surgery. But yes, we will have a lot of cosmetic physician representation there that night.
Yes.
So, and I think we're going to have BioStation. They do all sorts of body treatments.
They're really cool. We were
hormone
talking about that the
replacements.
other day.
Yeah.
They do a lot of
a lot of stuff.
different
so,
things.
They'll be there. So you'll have you'll be able to totally fix yourself
yeah.
up by coming to our
You're going to
events.
get relationship advice, and then you're going
Fashion,
everything,
designer.
eat,
We gotta
hang
get
out.
Jackie in there with some of her
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah, definitely. We'll
Yeah.
talk to her about doing stuff.
So okay, so we only have a couple minutes here, Antonio. So anything else we want to say?
It's honestly just going to be a fun night. Come out, make a night out of it with your friends, family.
And it's in Meisner Park. So
Yeah.
afterward, you can just go down to all the bars and restaurants and
there's
walk
good
around.
shopping there too. I love
And we're
Lord
going to
and
try to get some
Taylor.
deals at the restaurants for people that are there.
Yeah, let's
I'm
try to
working on
do that. Yeah.
So you
that
can
would be
take
good.
your little coupon or whatever into a restaurant and maybe get a 2 for 1 or something like
yeah,
that.
no, definitely. I think
people that come to the
Meisner
event.
Park's a great area. Boca Raton's a great area.
Yeah.
Wait, so now do you say Boca Raton or Boca Raton?
Boca Raton.
It's Boca Raton. Where's
it's
the
not.
E? Where's the E? I was at lunch today with someone and they were mentioning it to me and they were like,
I've
no,
lived
it's.
here for 25 years. It's Boca Raton.
I say Boca Raton and people all the time say to me Boca Raton.
Well, isn't it a Spanish word?
I think it's like I learned about this the other day. I
need
went
to
on a
find out
boat
how
tour.
that
It's
word
like
is pronounced.
Raton is like the rat or something or Raton.
Mouth of the rat. Okay, Boca
Mouth of
Raton
the
means
rat.
mouth
Yes,
of the rat.
I learned that
because
the other day. I was on a-
inlet- Yeah, the inlet has a lot of big
Yeah.
jagged rocks. And I can tell you that's true because we've had all sorts of boats over the years. And we've known
Yeah.
people that have ruined their boats coming through the inlet. So the pirates would steal stuff and come in and hide in there. And they say that they couldn't be captured because they were behind the mouth of the rat. So that's where it comes from. So Boca de Raton.
It's
is
Boca
mouth-
Raton. I'm changing it. I come
of
to
the rat.
South Florida and I'm going to change it.
No, it's Boca Raton.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, it'll be a beautiful night out in Boca Raton. And like I said, if you don't live here, come on down, message me. I'll get you a really good rate at the Hyatt. And if you're in New York and New Jersey, you can fly JetBlue. Is it $98 all the time?
I think it's like $98 for certain things. Most of the time, sometimes there's things. But I know looking online, there's recently been like $98 flights.
Yeah, that's incredible to me.
It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, and JetBlue's great. airline to
JetBlue's,
fly.
I like flying JetBlue.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
get your own
comfortable.
TV,
Yeah, the
you get
TV.
your
I
big-
love. Wait,
Yeah.
my brother and his girlfriend were on JetBlue. I think the other day they sent me a screenshot of Dolores and Siggy on TV.
On TV,
on someone's
on
TV. I have it on my
JetBlue.
phone. I didn't send it to them. I think they were on JetBlue too, but they were watching Housewives. Someone in front of them, and they're like, "Oh my God, your friends are on TV
Oh,
in
that's
front of
perfect.
me." It's funny.
So you can watch it on the plane. Come on down, and I'll get you a good rate at the Hyatt, and you'll have a wonderful time in Boca Raton.
Yep.
And it will be warm here compared to wherever you
Yep.
are. Okay, everybody, tune in next week. I got some really cool guests for next week's show too. And thank you, Antonio.
Thank you for having me.
coming in.
Thank
and,
you for having me.
I'm going to bring you back as a
Yeah,
recurring thing to
definitely.
tell people what's going
Yep,
on
we're
with our
gonna be
event.
talking about Housewives all season long.
All right, see you next week.
Bye.
You have been watching and listening to The Becky and Boca Show. Tune in every Thursday night at 6 p.m. to discover all the ways to spoil yourself and have a good time in beautiful Boca Raton. See you next week.